Hello, y'all. Hello. I'm trying to work this out. Okay. So, I'm going to work with this right now for today until I can get it together. Okay. Anywho, y'all, we're about to be doing this face. We're about to be doing a light glam. I'm not going to talk about the makeup I'm using because it's not the focus of this video. Okay. So, anywho, this video is basically going to be this is a chit chat. So y'all, I seen the most craziest thing today. I'm not even gonna cap. I'm not even gonna lie. So the craziest thing I seen today was these little boys crossing the road by themselves. Like, okay, I'm gonna have to sit back doing this whole video, which I'm not used to, but we're gonna work it out. But it was crossing the road by themselves, and I was just like, where your mama at? Where your daddy at? Where these people at? You know, why y'all crossing the road by yourselves? Which, I ain't gonna lie, had me going cycle. This was like, what the world? What is going on? What is going on here? Right? So, couldn't figure that out. I was glad that they made it across safely. As a matter of fact, the crazy thing was there's one of my same apartment complex. And so I kind of like watched them cross the road, and then like I made sure I got across the road safely and got to wherever they had to go safely. It's kind of like on like some creep type status, but I was like, listen, I can't love myself knowing that these little kids just crossed the road by themselves. Like, that don't make sense. And I'm trying to figure out who the parents are and why you let your children do that. Like, I understand, you let your children have a sense of independency, but, a certain level of, being safe should be with that. Because my thing is what if somebody, and they had backpacks on, so I'm assuming they came from home. But my thing is, what if somebody were to just act a plum fool and snatch your kids up on their way back to school? What you gonna do then? Like, because truth be told, like, they used to do that back in the old days, but it wasn't as bad as it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, people snatch your child up, and you never know. You know what I'm saying? Just a whole hot mess. And I was just trying to figure out why you let your child do that. Now, if your child was, 12 or so, you know what I'm saying, and you stayed within a decent distance of your house, cool. That's no problem. I still want to make it an everyday thing because you never know who's watching or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that's just the craziness about that whole situation. You never know who's watching, you know? At least I think so. Maybe it's just me. But ain't no way. You got to sit here and tell me. Y'all use so many makeup brushes, you forget what you use what for. But I'm just glad they made it home safely. That was just one of those things where it's just kind of like, it's kind of crazy. Y'all. What I need to be doing is doing a wedding look. Oh, I learned something about myself. Because my wedding, hold on. Because I feel like I'm all over the place. I need to be doing a wedding look because my wedding's in a month. But I can always do like a nice simple look. You know, a little brow action. Nothing major. Which is what I intend on doing anyway. Y'all, back to what I was going to say. So this is why I need to get my life together. Because I be all over the place. Y'all. I learned something about myself this week. Which is, when put to the test, I rise to the occasion. Alright. I kid you not. This week at my job, this lady, something happened to her mother. Her mother got put in ICU. Right? And so the managers have, the current assistant manager who's been trained for a store manager and the store manager that is training the both of us have been pulling third shift, and I've been pulling first shift. So with me pulling first shift, I've been doing paperwork. I've been there when the vendor's been there, and I have been, checking them in, make sure they order come in right, just simple stuff. Basically what I've been doing, So I'm just kind of lit about that. Like, I'm just like, and actually vocalizing, what needs to be done in the store because, if y'all don't know, I don't remember if I said it, but I probably have. I've been trained for assistant manager. And being trained for that position, you have to be able to step up and actually vocalize what needs to be done in the store and actually, oversee that stuff gets done. Well, your girl has been on it. Cause that was okay. Now they looking like they have the same bloodline. My eyebrows be just tragic. One brow be better than the other. It's ridiculous. Anywho, so I actually have risen to the occasion or whatever. I've been, make sure stuff got done, vocalizing what needs to get done and stuff like that or whatever, and make sure that people know what is expected of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told this one girl today, I was like, it's okay from time to time to bring your phone. That is cool. But she don't wear no headphones. And literally the person she was on the phone with, I was like, hey, whatever, what I'm saying. But the person was using language that should not be used in the workplace. Like, the girl was saying, the N-word and stuff. And I was just like, and they were talking about who somebody used to be a stripper and whatnot. And I'm just like, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Whoever was a stripper or whatever, but that's no issue. The issue is y'all using words that shouldn't be used in the workplace. You know what I'm saying? And you never know who comes in the door. Like, they could be offended by you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to need for you to cut it out. Like, I'm just going to need for you to just go on turn your phone off. I'm going to need for you to go ahead, do whatever you need to do, whatever. That's what I need you to do. I need you to get it together. Today. Okay? And, she was like, okay, cool, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because they actually are starting to listen to me now, which another thing I'm so happy about because I'm actually vocalizing what needs to be done in the store. And, oh, no, I need to color correct first. But, I just was proud of myself. I was just like, girl, you did it. You know what I'm saying? What Miss Michelle was telling you need to do, you are actually doing. Which is great. Like, you need to continue this. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I don't really care for. Okay, let me tell you the one thing that it hurt my nerve to the highest. And it still does a little bit. What my step on? But I think that broke on me. I never replaced it. Oh, well. Was, when somebody tell you that a place is hiring, and you try to get hired, you know what I'm saying? Because I posted on my... Vocalize. Let me calm down. Slow down. Okay, so I posted on my Instagram that my store was hiring. Not just my store, though, but my district was hiring, you know what I'm saying? And one of the people who, I gave the information to was like, what store do you work at? And I posted on my Instagram, all the stuff that was hiring because I'm just like, first off, there's a lot of stores. You don't necessarily have to come to my store. Just go to a store. You know what I'm saying? It's a perfect opportunity. Even if you don't want to be assistant manager, even if you don't want to be, move up, you just want this for a time being, you don't want this for a career, whatever. Even if that's the case, it's cool. So I was communicating with one, and me and her worked together previously, but I'm highly against her being hired back because, first off, if you call out, it's going to affect me. You know what I'm saying? If you decide you don't want to show up, that's going to affect me. And I ain't got time. We ain't got time for that at all. Right? So I was just like, she was like, I thought you was my friend, this, that, and third. Sweetheart, listen. Being friends and being wise, two different things, I must say. Actually, y'all, okay, I blended that out. But let me do this. It's two different things. Being wise and being a friend is two different things, right? For me, I just feel like I have to play it smart because I'm trying to be assistant manager. So there's stuff that I won't be able to tell. Like if I weren't my friend, I wouldn't be able to tell her because of my position. Let's just be honest. All right. I'm just saying. Ooh, yes. Nice and flexible. I'm just saying, maybe it's just me, but that's just my thoughts on the whole situation. Like, there's things that I won't be able to tell them. This is why I don't want to work with friends because, if we wasn't like, I'm not gonna recommend you for nothing. I'm not gonna recommend you for a promotion. I'm not gonna recommend you for a raise, nothing like that. No shade towards you, but I'm just not not saying, I'm against the next person coming up, but if and this is just me, I've worked with you before, and I know your work ethic trash. Why would I put my name on the line? I'm just saying. Just me saying in general. So she calls me. Mind you, now I've worked with her a couple times before. And was like, oh, I thought we were friends. Blah, 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 blah. I don't think I really gonna like this brush. It don't suck up the product up one, so I don't know. Oh, I thought we were friends. Put in a good word for me. No, I'm not putting in a good word for you because at the end of the day, the manager you screwed over, she still works for the company. And I'm not putting a good word up for you. Sorry, y'all. I'm not putting a good word up for you because at the end of the day, Lord only knows what she put in the system. You know what I'm saying? And they always think, like, this is the thing. Like, it's a difference when you work for a mom and pop store versus when you work for a corporation. I'm going to tell you that. Okay. And I don't think she realized that, okay? Because when you work for a mom and pop store, mind you now, the first job me and her had together was based like a mom and pop restaurant, right? Like, it was privately owned. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a corporation. So if they decided to take you back, they decided to take you back. But, it was up to their discretion. You know what I'm saying? Well, Working for a corporation is not the same, because for a corporation, they have history. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? We're going to just use common sense here. They got history. And she don't realize that. So she told me she want to come back and stuff. And I'm just like, girl, they're not going to bring you back. Because the manager you screwed over still works for the company. And they're going to pull up your files. And they're going to ask you, have you ever worked for? It's okay. And I'm going to tell you the truth. Believe it or not, managers talk. People don't believe that. People don't want to believe that. People just go with the flow, blah, blah, blah. Managers talk. Managers talk to each other, and managers tell each other, oh, this person was a good worker, blah, blah, blah. She didn't believe him because of X, Y, and Z. Or they'll tell you the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was horrible. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on the manager. But most managers will tell you the truth because we are co-workers. You get what I'm saying? And even if we don't get along, I still don't want to do you wrong and have you a bad worker, because what if I need to borrow that worker? You know what I'm saying? But a girl ain't thinking about that shit. Now she's trying to come back or whatever. And I'm just like, girl, give it up. They're not going to bring you back at all. So what she should have did was she should have just did her 2-week notice. Now, I will say this. If it's a job that you really, really don't plan on going back to, then y'all don't judge that. Then by all means. By all means. Do you. And how you quit. Because there's been jobs where I didn't do a 2-week notice. You know? There's been jobs where I just left. And it's like, you know what, just don't notice me. You know what I'm saying? And not being funny. No, that wasn't the right way to quit. But, I mean, hey, I know I wasn't going back. Now, if you don't know if you're going back, then you might want to put the right way. And do your 2-week notice like everybody tell you to. But I don't. Depend on the job and depend if I depend on going back or not. And that's just me and my thoughts on that situation. But like I said, she didn't think about that. So now she looking like boo the fool, talking about I want to come back and blah 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 blah. No, girl, you don't. Talking about put a good word in for me. No, girl, I'm not. I'm not putting my name on the line for you. Because if you decide you want to come back and you want to, be in your feelings because you don't get along with the manager or whatever, I'm going to look like boo to that fool. Because I recommended your ass, right? And I don't know too many people who actually recommend people. Truth be told, I don't know too many people who recommend other people, But hey. It's not my thing. Especially if I know you ain't gonna do what you're supposed to do. Period. Well, like recommending you for a job and you show up half of the time. Or what I like recommending you for a job and not only do you show up half the time, but then you decide, oh, I want to just up and quit when I feel like it. Like, baby girl, no, that's not what we do. I ain't doing it. She better find another fool. And and see, the sad thing is I'm a brutal, honest person. I'm gonna tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And that's what I told my mentors. I said I'm gonna tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? So they better not come to me asking me what I think about her, because I'm gonna be like, listen, I'm pretty sure quit with, did no call, no show, or whatever. Our manager was Ashley. Blah 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 blah. Like, I'm gonna let it be known, I do not recommend her for this job, because you could have been stayed with the company. You know, not only could you have stayed with the company, but you could have been, you know, at a higher position. But you left. And no, it's not nothing wrong with you leaving. By all means, leave if it's something better. But she didn't leave you to go to nothing better. So she worked at one job and left that job. Like, she can't even hold a job. So why would I recommend you for a job? Just don't understand. I don't understand. And then you want me to, like, crazy because you can't hold a job down. Because the job that she got currently right now, she been at a job 4 different occasions. And they always bring her back. Which, they're better than me, because I wouldn't. The only way I'll go back is if they was giving me higher pay. That's the only way I'll go back. But see, my thing is, you have to find that fine line. I don't find it too fine to work with friends or anybody you could consider close to being a friend. And I'm gonna tell you why. At the end of the day, when it comes down to them not doing their work, they mess with your money, not theirs. You know? And with them messing with your money, sweetheart, we don't play this game for my money. Mess up money you want to, we'll have a whole situation. Because I'm gonna let you know about yourself. And I'm gonna let you know, like, listen, you're not doing your job, we're going to let you go. I'm just saying. Period. Content is not my forte. Just gonna say that out loud to get myself to understand that. So I use this one. I don't feel like getting out another palette. I don't think I ever used a reference for a job. I think I got a job just based off of myself, like what I brought to the table. I think that's what it was for me. Because I rarely, like all the jobs I've had, I never knew nobody at a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe that's just me, but I never knew anybody at the jobs I had. Nobody. Like, absolutely, positively nobody. And that's kind of crazy. But I never knew anybody at a job that I've had. Now, I've made friends, or I made associates, and that's how I've gotten to know people. But I never knew somebody like off the rip, like how your manager is, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And personally, I like it like that. Because then you can't hold it on my head. Oh, I got you this job or X, Y, and Z. No, I got my own job. I'm just saying. Because you ain't gonna hold that over my head and then think I'm going, Nope. You're good, friend. You're good. I'm just saying. That's why I can't get down with these people. Because they want to sit here and use all these references and stuff like that. You never know. The person that is your reference may be, no good at their job. I'm just saying. I ran into a couple people like that where they was no good at their job, and literally when I got my promotion, they called themselves my friends, and they literally flipped on me. I'm just saying. Ain't nobody loyal these days. They really not. They cool with you if it benefits them. And I've had to learn that the hard way. Because I've had people who I try to call my friend, try to be cool with them, you know what I'm saying? Get to know their little personal life and stuff. And when I got promotion, they were salty about it. Had to come loose. Because you're not about to sit here and stop my blessing because you decided you wanted to bring your feelings. Apparently, you probably weren't doing something you were supposed to be doing to be able to get the promotion or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Which a lot of them weren't. They was coming when they wanted to. They was smoking at work and stuff. Like, come on now. That's why I don't have to make too quick of friends now. Like, because y'all, they not trustworthy. Like, you want to be my friend and as long as it benefits you. You know what I'm saying? As long as we complain about the same thing, you want to be my friend. But when it comes down to it, you really a hater on the low, right? I'm just saying. And I've had this happen to me a couple times, and I'm just looking like kind of dumbfounded because you called yourself my friend. Listen, that's why I told my manager. I said, listen, I wish that there was more 22-year-olds at the job I have. I wish there were. I wish that not only was there more 22-year-olds, but there was people who I could connect with at my job. I'm gonna be back, y'all, when I can finish my eyeliner. That. So she don't understand. But when she gets her job that she can actually hold a position, then that'd be a different story. Plus, I'm gonna consider me her friends. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Cause you ain't about to text me, call me, email me, none of that sort when it benefits you. But any other time I don't hear from you. That's why I can't with these people. Like, not these people, but it is people, because it's not just her. And they think I'm supposed to sit here and wait on them and make sure they get in. No, you're going to do the work like I did the work. Period. Y'all, disregard my hair. I'm keeping my hair like this for the month of February, by the way.